So I thought we'd start things off with a little bit of The Cure and Friday, I'm in Love.
That is one of my most favourite tracks
Really?
in the world. I love that.
I didn't know that. Well, there you go. That's for you.
Oh,
Good evening and welcome to the show. It's just after 7 o'clock and welcome to TFI Friday. Hello, I'm Paul.
I'm Trudy.
And today we have got a cracking show for you to get yourself ready for the weekend.
Hurrah!
It's going to be awesome. Music coming up then from... we've got some Katy Perry tonight.
Oh.
I'm not normally a fan, but it's a Cure just there and some Arctic Monkeys as well.
Well, don't forget, we've also got the Retro Rewind, which means you don't know what the track is.
Yeah.
See if he can work out what it is.
How are we doing it tonight with the 10 questions again?
Yeah, so I'm going to be telling you what to expect from the weekend, what you can and what you can't do. And I've also got What's On, so to give you an idea of what is happening this weekend.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I've got the news. We'll take a quick look at an alternative look at the week's news. And I've also got and our big topic of tonight. We've been in the studio for 7 hours. So this is right at the end of our working day. Big topic of tonight, of course, is Movember.
Yes.
We're closing the competition tonight. All of that is happening today before 8:30. You can win yourself a barbecue just in time for winter. What I was doing there and slipping on the desk. Yesterday in the show, on the 7 o'clock show, we had Joe Tanti.
Yes.
Wasn't it a surprise? Like, I was amazed at how many talents he has. Guitar player, plays all sorts of instruments,
He plays
sings.
the flute.
He plays the flute,
I think
exactly.
that surprised me most of all, because he doesn't look like a flute player.
He doesn't look like a flautist. Is it flautist?
Is it a flutist
Is
or
it flutist or
flautist?
flautist? I'm not sure. Let's do the news, shall
Go
we?
for it.
So, a quick roundup and an alternative look, if you like, at the week's news. First up, did you see the rain?
Did I see the rain?
In the last couple of days, yeah.
Are you talking to Weather Girl here?
Yeah, exactly. You were studying it throughout.
What kind of rain? Which way is it coming?
Yeah, exactly. If it rains, and it's obviously doesn't rain very often here in Malta, but you are weather mad.
Yes.
Like a normal English person, really. The rain, of course, persistent rain, mainly yesterday morning was causing most problems. Flooding in several low-lying areas in Malta and Gozo, causing misery to drivers. I was at Msida, disaster.
But it's been like that forever. I mean, in fact, someone with a retro photograph Facebook site posted up a photograph of Msida 50, 60 years ago. It was exactly the same.
Yes, exactly. So I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you what's happened.
Yeah, no,
just in case you missed it.
I think it's kind of cool. It's cool for a swim.
I like it, you know. Also in Malta, the cinema digitisation scheme announced... They've written this really boringly, but it's quite a good story. The cinema digitisation scheme, announced in the budget, was launched this afternoon, with Parliamentary Secretary for Culture Joe Herrera declaring with a grin that it had saved cinemas in Malta, right? So a quick recap on what this is.
Explain this to me.
Basically, €500,000 will be allocated to cinemas over 2 years to help them make the upgrades necessary. Hollywood are outputting films no longer in 35mm as of later this year, only digitally. And so the cinemas need to be able to accept these formats. So they're doing that. All major Hollywood studios will cease to release films, I just told you that. As part of the agreement, beneficiaries will make 1,000 free tickets per upgraded screen available to schools annually.
Wow.
I think that's good.
Do you get a cushion with that? Do you get a cushion
You get a chair.
and free popcorn? That's all I care about.
A total of 350 free tickets per screen will be given to institutions caring for vulnerable people. Good
Very
stuff.
good.
And ticket prices will be capped at €2.50 per child for schools and €3 for senior citizens in groups of not less than 20 organised by local councils. There's a few caveats in that sentence.
So if your name is Bob or Mavis and you happen to be 29 years old or 36 years old, you may get a free ticket.
No, senior citizens in groups of not less than 20.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's slightly caveated, isn't it?
Exactly. News from a little bit further afield. You got to be pulling my leg is the headline. This is great. Police got confused and thought that a man had called and said there's a burglar in his house. They proceeded to get into the house, find the man who lives there, who, by the way, is 70 and only has one leg. Is it a leg or it might be an arm? He's got a prosthetic limb anyway. They thought he was the burglar and pulled him out the window.
Oh no!
Detaching his prosthetic limb.
Oh my word! Good.
This is in the UK, right? So, idiots. So, officers dragged Peter Williams, 70, from Boothstone, Salford, from a window, causing his prosthetic limb to become detached and dislocating his shoulder. They thought he was the burglar in his own home.
Oh, my giddy aunt.
Unbelievable.
Can I tell you a very, very quick prosthetic limb story? One lunchtime, when I was working my Saturday job, my friend Josie came to meet me. We were walking to her house to eat some lunch, past the local park. As we came past the local park, a three-wheeler Robin Reliant, would it have been?
Yeah, Robin Reliant.
Drove down the road, off the road, onto the park, and started driving in circles. I happened to notice behind the wheel was an old man. He just kept going circles, 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 until he hit the nearest house, and he came to a stop. We ran over there to see if he was okay. His wooden leg had got stuck on the accelerator and he couldn't get it off.
Disaster for him. All right, moving forward. It's Friday and it's Fight Friday. Apparently chaotic scenes on America's busiest shopping day of the year as fights break out at numerous stores. Now, it's Black Friday today.
I'm going to come to that later, yeah,
absolutely,
for sure.
yeah. But I have noticed how Europe has adopted this Black Friday. We'll talk about it more later.
Yeah, it's a bit of a non-brainer, really.
It's causing chaos on the streets of America. Middle names are booming. 80% of children now get one, and their parents are choosing them their names from past relatives, which I suppose has always been done. Only 37% of newborns were given a middle name in 2011, and now more than 1 in 10 have at least 2. Statistical, this. James is the most popular for boys, while the most popular for girls is... What do you think?
Mary.
Rose.
Oh.
Yeah, I like the name Rose.
Do you?
Yeah, I really do. It's like a nice smell as well.
Do you have a middle name?
Yes, David.
Oh.
So there's also, last but not least, there's a new calendar out. Right, it's a bit dodgy. It's models, female models, posing in their lingerie with coffins.
Why? Why?
It's like Pimp My Coffin.
Oh my good
I
grief.
have no idea what that's about. Anyway, that was the news.
Hooray!
Hey, good. It's 11 minutes past 7. Good evening. You're with Paul.
And Trudy.
On TFI Friday here at One Radio, we're here until past. The big topic of the night, of course, is Movember.
Yes.
Today, we're closing our competition, but we will tell you more about that in the next... let's say 4 minutes after James Arthur. Fantastic. James Arthur. What's up? Oh, sorry, what?
Boom!
Boom.
I really wanted to do a Paul Roberts boom at the end of that, but you started talking.
Yeah, boy. Anyway,
That's it.
Good evening, welcome to the show. It's TFI Friday with me, Paul.
And me, Trudy.
And it's we're here till 8:30. James Arthur there. We've got more music coming up shortly, but let's talk... We don't do some shout-outs quickly?
I want to do a very quick shout-out to my dog, who is actually on her way from Rabat to where I live via her dog auntie, who's looking after her today.
Sorry, what?
My dog has been looked after by her dog auntie today, and she's on her way home. So, hello, Millie.
Okay, hi, Millie, and hi... Miranda,
yes.
Jolly good. So let's talk Movember.
Yes.
All month, we've been running a competition to win an awesome barbecue. ready in time for the winter.
I've seen them.
When you need it. Yes, you have. Are they still in the back of your car? Or
They're in my office.
and we're closing the competition tonight. Trudy, tell me.
Yeah, so we had a competition, we started it a month ago, to get you guys to join in the Movember campaign. Grow a moustache, borrow a moustache, draw a moustache, paint on a moustache, stick on a moustache, take a photograph, send it to us. Support the Movember campaign, which is in aid of testicular cancer awareness and fundraising. Send it to us, and the best picture is going to win. Well, the top three pictures is going to win one of 3 barbecues.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
It's so good. Now, we're closing the competition tonight.
Yes, we are.
Next week, we're going to announce the winners.
We certainly are.
Okay, so what do they have to do?
They have to take a photograph on their smartphone, on their camera.
Well, with whatever.
Yeah.
It could be their laptop.
Okay.
Or...
Don't draw it, though.
What?
The picture.
No, it's got to be an actual photograph. You can't just... Here's a picture of me. Carry on.
So send us a picture of you and your friends, you and your loved ones, whatever, with some sort of moustache. Paint it on, stick it on, draw it on, glue it on, whatever you want to do, or grow it.
Yeah, grow it.
Or grow it, unless you're a lady.
Yeah.
Or have moustache powers. And send it to us.
Movember at one.com.mt. That's Movember with an M for moustache. Movember at one.com.mt. We take those in. We've got an exquisite team of judges that are going to judge them all. Top best three. And when we say best three, we're looking for laughs here, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah. So the top three, free barbecue for you. Easy as that.
Yeah. And send us a picture anyway, just because we're going to post it up there.
We're going to put it on a Facebook page. Exactly. And also it just shows your support for a very worthwhile charity. Now, when we finish on air tonight at 8:30, lines closed.
Yeah, I'm going to make a suggestion. If you don't have a stick-on moustache, or if you don't actually have a moustache,
permanent marker,
grab a pen, not a permanent marker, unless you want to ruin your Christmas.
Friday. Who cares?
Just grab a biro.
Yeah.
Just grab a biro, draw yourself a moustache, take a photograph with your smartphone or your camera or whatever it is, and send it to us at Movember.
Movember at one.com.mt.
Yeah, look at
okay, great. So we'll talk about that more throughout the show. But first up, I want to hear. And now we've been having a bit of a joke on the show because I've been making fun of you, and that's about constant Facebook updates about what Sicily's looking like. Not that I care too much, but it's always looking lovely. Now, yesterday, I saw a thing on my phone flash up. Trudy has tagged Paul in a post. I didn't have time to read it. But apparently, Sicily was looking lovely last night. Tell me.
Well, let me... okay, I'm just going to qualify a little thing.
Yeah.
I post pictures of Malta.
Yes.
And Sicily. Because Sicily...
Morning, Malta. Sicily's looking lovely.
Yes. Because I'm out every morning early, and every time I post, Paul comes online and goes, go and get something original to say. So, Paul says to me last night, I've just received a message that something quite big is happening in Etna. So I said, what? And you said, something is happening in Sicily.
Yeah.
And I said, what? And you said, Etna. I rushed home. I rushed to Top of the World, and lo and behold, it was the most spectacular sight I've ever seen there.
Oh, awesome. Now, I didn't go because I was working last night, but I saw your picture, which obviously was quite a long way away, and I guess taken with some kind of smartphone.
Yes.
But you can see it erupting.
You could see it erupting. You could see it going up and coming down.
Now,
which is what happens when things erupt. But it was actually a very, very, very funny evening because I got there and I was so excited. I phoned Paul.
Yeah.
And I
was very excited to have that phone call.
Yeah, you were thrilled.
Guess what, Paul? I've got an update on Sicily.
Yes. What, really, again? And I phoned my mum and dad, and I phoned various other people and just got very excited about it. Lo and behold, I'm standing next to some people who happened to be there and had not seen this.
Yeah.
At which point I'm saying, guys, this never happens. It's Sicily, Italy, and Etna's exploding. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I know. So you told me a story earlier. So this guy's just up there looking at the view.
Yeah.
You're chatting to him for how long?
I was talking to him for 20 minutes, him and his friends. And we're just chatting about, he's from abroad, from Libya. He's moved here. We're just discussing, kind of how things are and that sort of thing. And I said, wow, isn't it amazing, the view? And he said, yeah, really pretty. And I said...
after 20 minutes,
After 20 minutes, I said, isn't it incredible to see Etna explode?
Yeah.
Never seen it before. I don't know anyone that has seen it before. And he said, what?
Yeah, what?
And I said, mate, you are here to see Etna explode, aren't you? And he said, no.
I'm just up to look at the view.
Look over there. Look at that big red thing that's firing off like
Exactly.
fire everywhere. Not only that, I posted it on Facebook and somebody picked up the message. My friend Michael picked up the message and turned up in his pyjamas.
Jolly good, Michael. Well done you for bothering to go up there instead of just looking at Trudy's excellent updates on Facebook. But no, Etna has erupted.
I actually don't know anybody else in Malta who's seen that before.
Absolutely. I haven't seen it, but I have now on Facebook. Etna erupted. Ladies and gents, if you missed it, you're out of the game. It's 21 minutes past 7. Good evening. It's TFI Friday. More music on the way from Arctic Monkeys and Naughty Boy up next here on One.
Malta's pride on the FM dial. 92.7 FM. One Radio.
Guess what?
Oh, I know this one. Hang on. No, give me a clue.
We were doing a story earlier about middle names. And apparently 80% of children now get one, compared to 2011, where only 37% of children got one. Chatting to Mark from One here in the studio, saying, what's your middle name? I said, normally you give you a middle name to remember past relatives. Mark said, well, I've got a cousin called Chris, so maybe that's what it is. Have you got a middle name?
You know the answer to this.
I know, I just want everyone else to know it.
Yes, my middle name is Suzanne.
Suzanne. Ooh, that's
I tell you
sexy.
something that's really... Yeah, thanks so much.
Sexy Suzanne.
Something that's really strange. Both my brothers have these wonderful biblical names. It's
like
gorgeous.
Paul,
Jonathan, Timothy, David, Trudy, Suzanne, Gertrude, Suzanne. Both of which are German.
Well, if you've just joined us, good evening. It's 7:30 here at TFI Friday. Hi, I'm Paul.
I'm Trudy.
And we're not talking about middle names. That was
I was about to say, I'm Paul, I'm Gertie. Where do we go with this?
The Trude. We're not talking about middle names. That was just a story in today's news that we were reflecting on.
Tell me what we're talking about.
Right, now, so you know what's coming up? Yes or no?
Give me a clue.
Okay, it starts with the word one and ends with the word tribute.
I know it!
Oh, my God. It's going to be epic this year. Now, we're feeling a little bit embarrassed. Not embarrassed, but very excited. Because
I'm glowing.
the powers that be at One have asked us to present an award.
I know, isn't that cool?
Unbelievable.
That's really funny.
So excited about this. We're all rehearsal practice thing on the Friday before. How's that gonna go? It's the first time for me doing anything like this.
Do we have to dress up?
Yeah, it's black tie.
No,
Black tie.
I mean for the rehearsal. No, I know that.
No, I'm going naked.
I have a bit of a... Very nice. Lovely. I have a bit of a problem. You need to advise me on this.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that I always wear flat shoes?
Yeah.
It's because I can't walk in heels.
Right.
So I had an event just recently. I had an event at my office. We had some very, very, very lovely people there. And I spent the whole... I put on my shoes, my high heels, and within 20 seconds, they'd come off. I walk a bit strange in high heels.
This is really bad for me because we're on stage together.
I know.
Are you saying I'm going to have to hold you up? Oh, I know what we could do. I can bring in a wheelchair and plonk you in that and just lower the mic a little bit for you.
Can I just go barefoot?
We're presenting an award. Well, let's not talk too much about it. Let's leave it to the night. Let's let the guys watch it themselves and enjoy it. We don't really know too much about it, but thank you very much to the powers that be that have asked us to present this award.
Deigning us worthy.
I am absolutely honoured. I'm so excited about it. One Tribute next Saturday. Make sure you tune in on One TV for that. It's going to be awesome.
Hurrah.
Or awesome, as my Siciliano friends say. It's One Radio. Good evening. Music coming up from Arctic Monkeys. Plus, we've got that Katy Perry song. Shall we give them a quick reminder about Movember and what's happening with it?
Yes. Okay. So we've been running a competition all month. Supporting Movember, and we've been given by a very nice friend of ours 3 beautiful barbecues to give away as a prize. All you have to do is take a photograph of yourself, either on your smartphone or your camera or whatever it is, don't draw it, and send it to us. Take a photograph of yourself with a moustache, either a real one,
or
with
a fake one,
a drawn-on one, a stuck-on one, painted on one, a caterpillar, whatever you feel like. Take a photograph of you with that on your face, send it to us, and we will put that into our little competition, and we have judges to tell us which 3 are going to win, and we're going to announce that next week. Where do they send it to?
They send it to Movember with an M for moustache, movember@one.com.mt. But you're absolutely right. Our core in. Plus, it's a good fun, and it's all about testicular cancer and raising awareness. And we should say, because we've said each week, if you are going to take part, great, good, well done for supporting the charity Movember. You can find out all sorts about it on Movember.com. But if you are going to take part and you want to support this charity, the best thing you can do as well is get yourself a checkup. Now, let me go to the doctor if you want, have a check. It takes very quick, bit embarrassing, but very quick. Do it yourself. Check yourself. Get your partner to check you, because health and safety is absolutely number one, and prevention is the best cure.
Fantastic. And the other thing is, listen, it doesn't have to be a photograph of you. If someone is asleep in your house, go and draw.
Suddenly I'm a student again.
Go and draw on them and take a photograph of them. They might win a barbecue.
But no rude words across the forehead, okay? It's got to be moustaches.
Boo hiss.
Moustache is the way it's going. Okay, fantastic. A little bit later.
Paul, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why are you wearing a T-shirt and a scarf? You're actually wearing a T-shirt, a very nice T-shirt, very cool, very lovely.
Thank you.
And a scarf.
Okay, so what happened was, bit cold today.
Yes.
Put T-shirt, shirt, open, scarf and coat. Okay, wrapped up warm.
Right.
Got too hot on the way here. Took off the shirt, but my neck was still cold. Kept on the scarf. That's why.
Are you sure it's not like a fashion statement?
It basically is, because it's how I roll. It's how I, it's my style.
That's nice.
Scarves indoors. You see me in bed, nothing except a scarf.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Good grief. I'm going to wake up at 4 o'clock this morning going,
I'm going to send you a picture of myself in my scarf.
No, you are not.
With the caption, Sicily's looking lovely. 35 minutes past 7. Good evening. It's TFI Friday with me, Paul.
And me, Trudy.
And let's play some music with Daft Punk and Get Lucky. Just flashing back to the summer for us tonight now.
Oh, nice.
It's nice. And I'll tell you what, the rain stopped. I just popped outside. Still a bit chilly.
Nippy.
Can I get a lift back home?
Not if you're wearing that scarf.
We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky.
You see, I'm the keyboard in this band.
Chicken in the house. Quick, hide before Christmas.
Daft Punk, Get Lucky. It's One Radio. Good evening at 19 minutes to 8.
Ooh,
I don't like these 24-hour clocks. They're good. I was going to say 19 minutes to the hour after 19. No, it's 19 minutes to 8.
We need to make it a little bit easier and have one of those clocks with hands on it for you.
Exactly.
Don't we? Okay.
Old school,
Yes.
old school. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. And we're here till 8:30 tonight. All sorts to talk about, really. We've mentioned one tribute, which is coming up a week tomorrow. Make sure you're tuned in to One TV to watch that, because we've got to roll.
Yeah,
even
if it's to see me try and walk in high heels.
I am so looking forward to watching you walk in high heels.
I so can't. I am so
If you do deck out on stage or fall down the 10-foot orchestra pit, well, I don't even know what's there. Let's say you fall off. Please don't take me with you. No, it won't. You'll just be shorter.
I'll just be cool. I'll be like, oh, look at the cool girl wearing those shoes.
Look at the tree-hugging hippie, man.
Yeah, mate.
Exactly. Of course, it's Movember. We're closing the lines tonight for our exclusive competition to win a barbecue. More on that a little bit later. Let's do some shout-outs.
Well, some shout-outs to Hector, John, Ramina, Joseph, Liana, and Godwin. Hey! Thanks for John /One Radio Malta. If you're listening and you've got Facebook in front of you, give us a like, give us a hi, whatever it is. We'll say hello to you.
Anything you like. We'll shout your name out on the radio on a Friday night. Also, big hello to Andrew Ferrugia. Hi, Andrew. Thanks for the text. No message, just names. That's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Just wanted to say hello from Rabat, actually. You can give us a text if you like as well. It's an SMS, as it's often known. 58 cents it costs you. It's 5061 5011. Or, if you don't like either of those two methods, drop us a line on the email, live@one.com.mt. Now, Christmas is on the way.
Is it?
Yeah, well, have you not noticed One Productions has all the Christmas decorations up now?
I've noticed that there's a baby Jesus behind you.
Yeah, I was getting to that. You've ruined my surprise. What I was going to say was, don't tell anyone I've stolen the baby Jesus from the nativity display that's outside.
Okay.
And I've got him in here.
This is a loaded question.
Yeah.
Do you normally still baby
No,
Jesuses?
have you noticed all the nativity things around? They've got no Jesuses.
Well, here's the thing, because last year, I think it was last year, the roundabout outside St Paul's Budgeber,
yes.
I went round there and someone had nicked the baby Jesus. Now, the baby Jesus actually has a plug in its head to light it up, which makes it look a little bit strange. But thank you very much for such nice Christmas decorations. Love it.
Well, I've borrowed the one from One. I mean, I haven't done it. I've only moved it one room along. But it's just here. But Mark is in the green room at the moment, putting up Christmas tree.
What is he doing? He's getting a bit carried away.
Is that
there.
Christmas tree? Is that jewellery?
No, that's just a very large necklace.
It's a necklace. It's a pearl necklace. Good one, Mark. Lovely. Anyway, so of course we won't do too much on Christmas. We're actually on air throughout Christmas, aren't we?
Yes,
so
we are.
We've got a special Christmas show for you. You'll have to stick around though and tune in. Boxing Day.
What day is Christmas on?
Christmas is a Wednesday.
So we're on air on
Boxing Day, the Thursday, with the 7 o'clock show.
Are we?
Yeah, it's 7 p.m.
Okay.
Did you have any plans for Christmas? Cancel them.
Oh, my word.
Because we've got to come to work.
Mum, Dad, sorry, you won't see me this year.
Exactly. And also, just for general information, the One Radio schedule isn't changing over Christmas. The boss told me the other day, he said it's exactly the same. So you won't miss your favourite shows. 7:45.
Are you sure about that?
I am.
You sure you can read the clock?
It's 1945, which is a good year.
My mum was born in that year.
More, so was my dad.
Oh, so was my dad.
Coincidence?
Do they know each other?
No.
Are they related?
There's probably 6 degrees of separation there somewhere. Music coming up from the Arctic Monkeys. Also, as promised, that Katy Perry track. All of that, plus the Retro Rewind, the weather, and the What's On guide up next here on One Radio.
Malta's pride on the FM dial. 92.7 FM. One Radio.
First ever song I played on One Radio.
That's nice, dear.
Will I Am, bang. I love it, it's really retro.
I love the fact there that you know all the words.
Yeah, you can tell, can't you?
Yeah.
I wrote this song, didn't you? Me and Will I Am, we're like that. That was crossed fingers. Good evening, it's 7:53. We're rapidly approaching 8 o'clock. If you're at home now thinking, oh yeah, it's Friday night, and you're getting ready and just got the tunes on in the background, that's really cool. We've got more coming up for you very shortly.
You were telling me a few minutes ago that something special is happening in your house.
Yeah. So guess what?
I want to know more about it.
I'm very excited. So, we had Franco Rizzo on the show.
We certainly
Last
did.
week, the week before.
Nice
week before.
guy. Week before.
Director of Il Clicker on One TV.
Oh, yes.
So I've got an apartment that's massive, right?
Are you showing off?
That sounds like I'm showing off. What I meant was high ceilings. Really big high ceilings.
okay.
Real classic Maltese apartment.
Very
anyway,
nice.
I was showing it him and he was like, this would be perfect to shoot a scene in Il Clicker.
Ooh.
That's what's happening Monday night.
Oh, my word.
I know. I'm very excited.
You're like a celebrity or something.
No, I'm not going to be there. I
Oh.
did say, can I be like background acting? Obviously, if it's in their house, who would I be? Just some random guy watching the TV in the corner.
It's not a scene where they trash someone. Someone gets drunk and trashes a house.
I hope not. I don't know what the scene is.
You haven't checked the scene?
I've given them free reign.
What?
I know.
Are you crazy?
I just want to get my place on TV, really.
Oh.
But yeah, so very excited about that. Il Clicker. What I'll do is I'll find out which episode it is, because it'll be in the future. Mention it on the show so we can have a watch and everyone will know what kind of state I live in.
Everyone will know what your sofa looks like.
Exactly. It's grey.
Does that mean you're
corner.
going to have to clean up, especially?
No, that's all covered.
Oh,
I
get out of
I dealt
town.
with that. I dealt with that. Yeah. No, it's great. They're going to come in. Anything they touch, they move back. It's really great. They're very professional.
And they're going to clean for you?
Any mess they make, they're going to clean up. Yeah. It's good.
Every 2 weeks, someone comes and films in my flat.
Exactly.
That'd be brilliant. Nose where you sort of squint it up.
Am I?
Yeah, it's like screw up your nose because you're so excited. I think that's really cute.
I'm a little bit excited.
Aw.
Do some shout outs then. Franz Skiberis has emailed in. We were talking about middle names, right?
Yes.
Because it's 80% more likely children now to have middle names. They're growing in popularity. Franz says, hi to both you, happy duet. It's nice.
Aww.
Thanks, Franz. I've got a middle name. It's my first name is Franz, then Alex, then George, and my surname is Skiberes, and I apologise if I'm not pronouncing that right. He used to work in the British Rail in England in the office. They used to call him Fags.
That's fantastic.
And he's never smoked in his life, which is brilliant.
That's brilliant.
Franz, thank you so much for getting in touch. Another one on the SMS I've got for you here. Really great SMS. Thanks for this. Well done on the programme, Kolha. So that's good.
Aww.
And yeah, I know, very good. And another one, well done on the programme, Calamita. That's with Alfred Zamid.
Oh,
You know Alfred?
Yeah.
Really cool guy. We must get him on our Thursday show.
Yeah, let's do that.
He's good fun.
Yeah, I'm liking that.
Have you got any more shout-outs over there?
I
Or
haven't,
did I just do them all?
No, you pointed at me and I'm going, oh, please. No, we don't have any more shout-outs from this side. That means if you are on Facebook and you're listening to the show, you have no excuse. Paul and I are now in competition. Please go onto the Facebook page and say something so that I can beat him.
Yeah, Facebook is Trude's department, or you can email and text. Quickly to let you know then, on the email, live@one.com.mt. On the SMS, 5061 5011, it's 58 cents.
Or if you're going to message into the blondie side of the room, it's facebook.com/1Radio Malta.
Atomic.
Sorry?
Blondie, Atomic.
Oh.
Also, if you want to take part, it's your last chance today in our Movember competition. Email the picture of your Mo to Movember with an M at 1.com.mt. Movember at 1.com.mt. I thought I got it wrong. I didn't. Movember at 1.com.
Hello.
I want to say .cotton bud.
Why?
Movember
Why?
at 1.com.mt. It's easy. And we're going to close that email. So any emails received after 8:30 tonight, sorry, too late.
Well, you're not in the competition, but we'll still post your
We'll still put your picture up.
Yeah.
We'll still give you a shout out. And next week we'll announce the winners. Right then, as promised, Katy Perry. It's almost against my own music policy
Why?
to play this. I'm not a fan. And also, it's very pop, which is generally we try to stay away from the just pop. We play poppy songs, but generally on this show we don't play wholly pop songs. But this goes out to my mate Julian, so I'm gonna.
Oh,
I know.
that's nice.
Well, he's feeling a bit poorly. I thought.
Hi, Julian.
Yeah.
Hope you feel
All
better.
right, Ju, this is for you, all right? Katy Perry with Raw. Big tune, actually, so, you know.
Oh,
it's
I
One
like
Radio.
it.
Exactly. One Radio, good evening, 2 minutes to 8.
Agreed politely.
We definitely make it better, this song, don't we?
She's going to call us when she hears this. She's going to be like, guys, come and do the...
It could be in our next single, backing vocals,
Hey,
yeah?
if she comes to do the MTV Awards next year, we'll be there. We're
MTV, one tribute's the one, you know what I mean? Katy Perry
Excellent.
for Julian. Good evening, Julian. It's 2 minutes past 8, and it's time for... Did you just snort? Did you just go... What was you did it again? Oh my God. Trudy, Lady Kerr, as I once knew her, apparently snorts when she laughs. So we're now playing
That's not fair, I didn't.
You did. You went like a small pig. Like a pig in mud.
How do you ever expect me to speak on radio again?
Anyway, so we're playing the Retro Rewind.
Okay.
Now, what's the score?
The score is 7-0.
7-0 to you.
Yes.
You basically... so how do you win?
Because you don't win.
Okay, right, I got it. So basically, you have a song from your musical past.
I have a song from my musical past. This is a particularly relevant song.
To you?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, and
Not to me,
I've
though.
I've got 10 clues.
Yep.
And you can buzz in at any time.
Oh, okay.
And you can tell me what the song is. If we get to the end and you don't guess the song, on this, because I've made the clues very, very easy,
Okay.
you get a big...
Slap in the face with
sort
a
of
wet
like
fish.
noise.
This is, just so you know, this is my buzzer.
That's it.
Okay, right, good.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Ready.
Ready to go. And okay. No music to accompany this?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
No, I'm trying to
All right.
concentrate on it.
Okay, fair enough. So, this song was released in 1994. The genre would be described as Britpop and spoken word.
Okay, cool. Hold on. It's British and it's got words in it. Okay, next.
No, Britpop
Yeah.
and spoken
Britpop's got to be
word.
British. It's got to be British.
Spoken. Oh, good
Okay,
grief.
okay.
Trying to make the clue. It only reached number 10, but everyone knows this as an iconic hit. And despite it only reaching number 10, it won Best British Single and Best Video at the 1995 Brit Awards.
This is so hard.
Here we
What
go.
colour hair?
We're getting
Okay,
really
okay.
easy now.
Okay.
The spoken verses are narrated by actor Phil Daniels, Cockney actor
Blur.
who appears in films such as
Quadrophenia. It's Blur. That's my buzzer.
I need the track name.
Okay, I can tell you it right now. Confidence is a preference to the habitual voyeur of what is known as part life. Boom! Yeah, what a song.
Well done.
Thank you.
About time.
7-1 to you. Classic. Know what I mean?
Hee-hee. Well done, you.
Blur and Park Life.
Yeah.
And Phil Daniels is he had a part in EastEnders, which is a huge British soap. Don't know, you get it over here as well, actually. Love it.
Phil Daniels, wasn't he married to Debbie McGee?
Paul Daniels.
Oh, okay.
He used to
then.
say yes, Paul. which I've adopted ever since. Say yes, Paul.
Yes, Paul.
Yes, Paul.
The clue that was after the one that you managed to get the track on, and I have to say, well done.
Thank you. I even knew all the words.
I was we were singing that out in the studio here. The band are from Colchester, Essex.
Right.
The lead singer, Damon Albarn's dad, his name was Keith Albarn, was my personal tutor at art college and head of school. And we had an absolutely excellent art college. It was only the second year of degree, so they'd only be running the degree for 2 years when I joined. And the tutors were so cool that every semester they all had parties round their houses, and the whole year would come and have a party at their house.
My God.
Every time we went to Keith Albarn's house, Blur would play. They weren't really...
Before they were famous?
Before they were famous.
Awesome.
And also my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, snogged him.
She got off with him?
She was at school with him.
Oh, the dirty stop-out.
But interestingly, Park Knife is not about Castle Park in Colchester. It's actually about Hyde Park.
I love it. And all that confidence is a preference to the habitual voice. It's very cockney,
What is known as
Park Life. 10 minutes past 8. Good evening. It's TFI Friday, and that was... The Retro Rewind.
Hey,
I forgot what it was called.
There we go.
Really good one, Trudes. Still to come in the show before 8:30, we've got the Wots On guide, and we've got Weather the Weather tonight.
We do indeed.
I'm very excited.
It's an exciting one.
Because the weather has suddenly changed in the last...
Yeah, and Obsessive Weather Girl has lots of... I'm just going to shuffle my papers like this.
That is so professional. No, it is. I like it. It looks like you've actually got research in front of you. Yeah, we definitely don't make this show up as we go along.
I'll put the newspaper down then.
Yeah, jolly good. Okay, so we got music coming from Alex Clare with his track Too Close.
Oh, sounds like a girl's name.
Yeah, it does. It's not then. His track Too Close. Up next, here on One Radio.
Malta's pride on the FM dial. 92.7 FM. One Radio.
Too close to love.
Alex Clare and Too Close. Alex Clare is a bit of a girl's name, isn't it? Alex, if you're listening, we're only joking.
Alex, if you're listening, you're a big girl and I'm not joking.
Well, there you go. Someone got out of the wrong side of the bed this morning. It's 20 minutes past 8. Good evening. And we need to shut Alex up because it's time to do Weather the Weather. Or are we doing What's On Guide first?
No, we're doing Weather the Weather.
Okay, great.
I'm going to lead this segment with a... paper shuffling.
Very
like
One
it?
News.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
So, Weather the Weather. Here we go. This is massive for weather this weekend. After having missed out on tornadoes, sandstorms, flooding, and other freak weather conditions that have been happening close by and further afield over the past few weeks, Malta is in to get some serious weather this weekend, or not. The weather predictions don't tally up at the moment. They can't even agree on which direction the wind may or may not be coming from. But this is the general consensus.
Okay.
Saturday. At some point there will be thundery showers and the wind is mostly coming from an east-ish direction. Early afternoon might show a break in the conditions, but it's going to be a good weekend for starting that Christmas shopping, or in fact anything indoors and out of the weather. Not good if you have stuff to do outside, like marathon training. Like I said, early afternoon at the moment looks like the driest bit. Sunday. Wow!
Yeah? Why?
Sunday is looking a bit of a total mess. Okay. Not thunderstorms, but general reports are telling us that there's going to be big rain and big winds. So curl up with a good book, play Scrabble, have a nice roast dinner with friends or family, but it's a big no-no this weekend for paragliding, sailing, scuba diving, or long walks with the dog. On top of that, amazing sight. And that, on this Friday, is Weather the Weather.
Hey, I love it. I've just thought, wouldn't Etna be a good...
What about...
always got annoyed.
Etna, blow your top lady.
That might not work, but I tell you what, we'll put it in the pot and we'll work on it. Needs a bit of work. 22 minutes past 8. We've got the What's On guide coming up for you very shortly. But first up, oh yeah, Duran Duran.
Love it.
Notorious. It's One Radio. We're here till 8:30. Stay tuned because 4 youths are coming up at 8:30 after us. That's why he did it again, apparently.
Little minx.
You know who sampled this? Notorious B.I.G. Brilliant sample. No. That was my impression of it. All right, so it's TFI Friday, rapidly running out of time. Let's do the What's On guide, Trudes. Tell me. Let's do it over Duran Duran.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Okay, what to do this weekend?
Yep.
Well, let's kick off the weekend with Black Friday. We've talked about it before. Today is Black Friday. It's Black Friday everywhere. And what that means is, pretty much traditionally known in the US as Black Friday, this is the first day after Thanksgiving and marks the beginning of the Christmas shopping season. It's being adopted by even countries that don't eat turkey.
Well, this is it. It was a traditionally American thing, but now Europe seems to be adopting. It's basically a sales.
It's the kick-off weekend for Christmas shopping.
Exactly.
Now, I'm not really a Christmas shopping sort of person, but I found this little shop in the Daniel Shopping Centre that sells everything.
Really?
To give to everybody I know in one shop, which
Wicked.
saves my soul for
cool.
Christmas shopping. It's called H&L, and it's open. It's just a brand new store, and it's got lots of lovely things.
Daniel's in Hamrun.
Daniel Shopping Centre complex in Hamrun, and this shop is just in the corner on the second story, and you go in and it's got everything I need.
Brilliant.
Which is an answer to me, because I can go to one shop and get everything. So I actually went in this week and I bought Union flag painted mugs for my British friends.
Okay,
but I can't
I've
find...
never had one of them before.
But I'm going to go back. I'm going back this week to H&L. And I'm going to buy everything I need for everybody. I'm going to do all my Christmas shopping in one go. That's
Cool.
my contribution to Black Friday.
Fantastic. Okay, so stand-up comedy. I've mentioned it a few times before, actually. It's every other Sunday. It's called Hey, That's My Joke at Street... It's called Street Bistro and Bar.
Oh, that's nice.
It's actually called Street. It's strange, but it's Street Bistro and Bar. It's on Straight Street. Don't get the two things confused. In Valletta. It's called Hey, That's My Joke. It starts at 8 p.m. It's not tomorrow. Sorry, it's not this Sunday. It's next Sunday.
Oh.
On the waterfront, they used to do a Thursday night stand-up comedy thing.
Real quick one. Josette Falzon. I love this woman. She's a good friend. She's a really, really fantastic woman who campaigns tirelessly for CF. She's got a big event on this weekend, a CF fundraising event at Golden Sands, and it's all for cystic fibrosis.
Okay.
Good on you, woman. Wishing you all the best.
Good work. And if you'd like something mentioned in our What's On guide, get in touch with our producers. Go to facebook.com/Brave Media Malta and send them a message. Yeah, look, we've got to say bye.
Is
bye.
that it?
Bye.
You're kidding me.
Guess what? It's Friday.
Way!
Come on. I hope you have a good night. Stay tuned. 4 youths are in the house and they're up next.
How many of them?
There's 5 of them.
That doesn't make sense.
And we'll be back next week on Thursday for the 7 o'clock show.
Weekend.
Happy weekend at 7 o'clock. Ciao, ciao, ciao.